Multi-million-dollar question facing several local governments in our region. How are $200 million in opioid settlement dollars being spent in the Show Me state? Well, that money is supposed to be used for treatment and prevention. But First Alert 4 Investigates continues to dig into how that money is being used. We were the first to tell you about a St. Louis County municipality using some of its settlement money to buy a snowplow. Now our David Emilati is asking who, if anyone, is holding governments accountable.
The Attorney General's office tells First Alert 4 while it helped get the settlements across the finish line, it does not play a role in enforcement and referred us to the State Department of Mental Health. A spokesperson there says the department does not enforce the terms of the settlement agreement. So the question remains, who is policing how and what this money is used for?
That does not sound like a good use of dollars.
That's U.S. Senator Eric Schmitt's reaction when we told him we uncovered a St. Louis County muni used $30,000 of opioid settlement funds to help foot the bill for a snowplow. Schmitt was the Missouri AG at the time who helped litigate the opioid settlement. He says any city or county receiving funds agreed on how to use the money in the application process.
This is supposed to be for treatment and for people who really need help.
The Missouri law states the money shall only be utilized to pay for opioid addiction treatment and prevention services and health care and law enforcement costs related to opioid addiction treatment and prevention. It goes on to say the money cannot go towards something not reasonably related to opioid addiction treatment and prevention. So, where does Kirkwood snowplow land?
No. It seems like a stretch indeed to say that that's reasonably related to opioid use disorder treatment prevention.
That is SLU health law expert Kelly Gillespie, who says the law as written fails to identify who is responsible for oversight.
If the law on the books doesn't identify a body to enforce the law, what's the value of having the law on the books?
It doesn't really pass the common sense test, that's for sure.
Gillespie says there are mechanisms the Attorney General could use to be the enforcer if fraud was determined. But depending on alleged crimes, she says the state auditor or civil suits against a municipality could also offer accountability with opioid settlement spending.
There definitely should be oversight here.
After First Alert 4 Investigates started asking questions, Senator Schmitt's team says it wants to look further into this local spending.
This is meant for people who are really struggling with addiction. That's what I fought for.
Gillespie says the easiest way to decide who enforces the settlement law is to amend it. We're putting you first, asking state lawmakers if that's a realistic option. It's a story we will continue to follow and update you as soon as we have new information. In studio, David Emilati, First Alert 4 Investigate.
St. Louis